हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम बैक टू APWC। इस वीडियो में बात करेंगे अबाउट द अपकमिंग रिलीजेस ऑफ 2025 फ्रॉम अ हॉलीवुड पर्सपेक्टिव। सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी टाइम, लेट्स बिगिन।
रेडी।
शुरुआत करते हैं मार्वल और DC के 2025 रिलीजेस से। एंड द फर्स्ट वन इन दिस लिस्ट इज कैप्टन अमेरिका ब्रेव न्यू वर्ल्ड।
You're not Steve Rogers. You're right. I'm not.
Captain America without Steve Rogers feels kinda odd, but I think we all have made peace with it.
The serum never corrupted Steve.
Touché. But there has never been another Steve Rogers, has there?
According to the sources, they have tried to replicate the grounded approach of Captain America Winter Soldier, which, in my opinion, is one of the best films of MCU, with respect to its plot and tonality. Although I miss Steve Rogers, I am pumped with the entire Red Hulk vs. Sam Wilson fight. Next, we have Thunderbolts. This entire team up of crazy people coming together seems like an interesting premise. Didn't have a lot of hopes for this one, but trailer अच्छा था, so I'm looking forward for this one. Also, we will be seeing Sentry for the first time in MCU.
तो क्या नाचो मैं?
Next, we have James Gunn's Superman, जिसका बेसब्री से इंतजार था. The trailer was brilliant. In fact, it surpassed my expectations. The background score, visuals, characters, everything looks mind-blowing. अभी देखना ये है कि ये हेनरी कैविल के सुपरमैन से बेटर है या नहीं. Next, we have the Fantastic Four First Steps. Although I like the original Fantastic Four because of the nostalgia attached to it, still, I'll be welcoming this new version with open arms. Next, Mickey 17 and Sinners have swapped their release dates. Mickey 17 starring Robert Pattinson, जो Bong Joon-ho की अगली फिल्म है after Parasite, will now be releasing on 7th March. And Sinners, which is Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan's vampire film, will be releasing on 18th April. After successfully making Creed trilogy and Black Panther duology, let's see what Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan cook this time. After Everything Everywhere All at Once, Ke Huy Quan returns with Love Hurts, and it will be interesting to see him in this role. थोड़ा skeptical हूँ, but मजा आएगा.
ओह, ऐसा है क्या?
Next on the list is Novocaine. A similar premise like मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता. Not really. The storyline is different, but the main character has the same problem.
Got this condition where I don't feel pain. Hey, there we go.
चलो स्नो वाइट के लाइव अडेप्टेशन के बारे में बात किया जाए. रेचल जिगलर प्लेज स्नो वाइट एंड गैल गैडोट प्लेज द इविल क्वीन.
क्या बोलूं मैं इस पे? क्या बोलूं क्या मैं इस पे? मैं कुछ बोल ही नहीं सकता.
अगर बेन एफ्लेक की द अकाउंटेंट मूवी देखी है तो उसका सीक्वल भी आ रहा है. We'll be rooting for this one as the accountant was quite underrated. Next, Tom Cruise returns with Mission Impossible Final Reckoning.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
Which is touted to be his final film as Ethan Hunt. The future of the MI series is a bit bleak as of now, but one thing is for sure, that we will definitely see him doing crazy things that you and me can only dream of. Next, from the world of John Wick, we have Ballerina. If you're a fan of Ana de Armas, which I know you are, then you surely won't miss Ballerina, especially when she's teaming up with Keanu. After Paloma in No Time to Die, it will be a visual treat to see Anna doing action again. Next, The Electric State, which I'll be watching only for the Russo brothers, वरना मुझे कोई खास इंटरेस्ट नहीं है इसमें, to be honest.
जो कुछ तो कर रहा है ठीक नहीं कर रहा है. I don't like this.
Next on the list is Now You See Me 3, the only project that I'm the most skeptical about. Did it need a sequel?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Well, who am I to answer this question? How to Train Your Dragon की live adaptation पे बात की जाए. So far they have got that entire sequence right where Toothless meets Hiccup, and I'm all for it. काफी cool, काफी interesting. Next on the list is 28 Years Later, Honestly, not a big fan of this shaky post-apocalyptic scenario. Still, let's see what Danny Boyle and Alex Garland have cooked together. And before that, I might have to revisit 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. Next is the most anticipated film for me, and that is F1. After Top Gun Maverick, Joseph Kosinski set out to direct F1, and I have been patiently waiting to see what this man has cooked with Brad Pitt. I made a mistake of missing Top Gun Maverick in the theaters. Won't make that same mistake with F1.
ये बड़ी अच्छी बात कही आप.
Next, Jurassic World Rebirth, which is a standalone sequel to Jurassic World Dominion. It is the 4th installment in the Jurassic World series and the 7th installment overall in the Jurassic Park film series. किसी दिन बैठ के ये सारे films binge watch करने पड़ेंगे. I guess I'm lagging behind in this franchise. Ending the year with Avatar 3. I still remember back in 2009 I had gone to watch Avatar and was blown away by both the visuals as well as the storyline. One of those films which changed my cinema viewing experience forever, and James Cameron should be thanked for that. Keeping all that in mind, I was a tad bit disappointed with the storyline of Avatar: The Way of Water, but the theatrical experience was unparalleled. Expecting the same with Avatar: Fire and Ash. There are many other films which I am personally looking forward to, but quite unsure how they'll turn out. Hence, didn't mention all of them. We'll surely talk about them whenever they release. So stay tuned. तो कमेंट्स में ज़रूर बताना द मूवीज दैट यू आर वेटिंग फॉर, और जल्दी लौटेंगे एक इंडियन एडिशन के साथ. टिल देन, बाय.